What's up, everyone? It's Niner football. As I'm doing our 2 games today, it's a very disappointing loss last night, as the Niners are once again looking like a bad team. So disappointing. Looks so horrible. Don't look like we don't know how to play football at all. I don't know if that's the goal. If we're going to keep Jimmy G, I mean, people know that he can't throw deep, and I think he still can. He just doesn't attempt to. So right now it's like, if we're gonna go with him, I mean, right now we're looking bad. We don't look like we're going to make playoffs or what. There's still a possibility, but I don't like what I see. So right now I think the Niners should be looking into to trade Jimmy G. Get something out of him if you can. Trade Jimmy G now. Have T.lance play the rest of the season and go from there. Build team, play the rookies, the ones you guys drafted, see what they can do, and look forward to next season, because right now the Niners are looking like garbage. Pure garbage. Like, I can't explain it. It's just horrible. Horrible to watch. I'm just so disappointed in a team that should be a lot better than what it is, and so much it has to do with Jimmy G, because for some reason he does not want to attempt to throw to no one else. How do you I mean, everyone knows it's going to Debo. It's like, man, can't do anything if you're only throwing to one person only. Okay, who's gonna be? Is it gonna be our breakout? Well, Greenlaw is on my trading block, because we need some we need some more draft picks for the next season. We are draft pick list, you can say. I mean, I did some moves to get me some picks in the offseason we just finished, so you know. But this is going to be a fun game. I want to see the defense dominate is what I want. Because we're going to go against one-on-one with Jimmy G. That's kind of cool. We get to face Jimmy G in our first game of the season. Let's see, is Jimmy G gonna make us look bad, or are we gonna make him look bad? We shall see. But in preseason, our offense looked really good. I like how the offense is looking. I think our offense is solid. Defense, we did do some stuff. But offense really gets me going. Okay, now I need to know where I want to put my people. Region breakdown. So, we have cornerbacks, our strengths for the West. For the West, corners. I still want to get another corner. I think we need a strong corner. This first, second round. Doesn't look that good. Wide receiver, I do want a number 3. Corners in the West. top corner. Oh, here we go. This is going to be northeast. 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 Who do we have for corner on northeast? Scouts. So we want you on northeast. Yes, northeast. And we're still going to look for some guards. I think we need to just get this offensive line really strong. A good offensive line is going to go far. Oops, I didn't want to do that. So, northeast is him, right guard. Our guards, strengths. Toss prospects is ranked number 4, and he's a right guard. Center, central, you got weakness, right guard. National. Yeah, I think I might take national on that. So, oops. Scout. I have you on national. Northeast. Wide receivers. Where do we want wide receivers? It's going to be central. So wide receiver is going to be central. And then we got west and east. Tight end and left end. Let's see. So we got left defense will be southeast. Southeast. Oops. So we want him southeast. There we go. And you'll take what's next? Central, southeast, northeast. Northeast? No. Southeast? No. What's the other one? West. It's west. Okay, west it is. There we go. Got the scout set up. I know it was a horrible game. I mean, I really think the season is done for. I mean, right now, they need to trade Jimmy G and just have T.lance play the rest of the season. The players they drafted, like the right guard, Aaron Banks, I think it is. They need to have him start. We need to see what he can do. Yeah, because Kyle Shanahan or Lynch, someone's getting fired if this season turns out to be really bad. So, I mean, you know, for the Seahawks have sometimes some, like, they look bad, like defense look bad, but they always know how to always win. And it's like, I give Seahawks props for that, because sometimes they look like their offense is good, but their defense is horrible, or vice versa sometimes. And but they know how to win. They have a good coach. No matter what, you have a good coach. And we have a coach issue. Oh my God, it was like penalties left and right for the corners. They're like, oh, they're throwing it to a receiver. Everyone, grab them. It's like, what the hell? They didn't even try to defend it. They just grabbed them. It was just horrible. It was horrible to watch. I don't know what to say. It's horrible. So getting my mind into some Madden now. But look it. You see, we're going to be facing Jimmy G. We traded him to the Saints for our first round pick. So we know what his weaknesses is. He can't throw deep. Look it. They want us to defend the deep pass. I don't think so. But I think they're going to run no matter what. So I'm going to say defend the run. inside. I want no injuries. You know, Kittle's has been having an injury issue with us. First practice, he gets injured. He doesn't play the first preseason game. Second preseason game, he plays like a half of a quarter, gets injured, out for the whole game. Nothing serious, but and then we lost Trent Williams. He got injured in the last preseason game. He's out for 4 weeks, so we have the backup playing. Not good. Oh dang, they had #1 in blitz defense. Let's put blitz counter. So I think our team is going to look a lot better. This is the first round draft pick, the center that's going to replace Alex Mack probably next season, because I'm probably going to release Alex Mack after this season. This is the left linebacker I have to replace Greenlaw. So my goal is to trade Greenlaw, trying to get a first round pick if I can. And then these are one of the corners I drafted, Banks. I drafted another corner that I drafted before in last year's Madden. So he did good. Let's get this game going. Let's get the W. Let's hope we have no injuries. Oh, who's out? One of the rookie. Oh, the corner rookie. PCL sprain. He's not playing. I hope it's not anything serious. Oh, I know. It's going to be a tough game because the Saints, I don't have faith in their passing game all the way yet. But they do have a good run game. So you guys have to stop the run if you guys want to win. And then Geno Smith, he got to make no mistakes. If he plays solid, you guys can get the W. I don't know. What's funny is Metcalf is a solid receiver, but sometimes he's like, I don't know, like he's not like, he doesn't have like solid games all the time. Like he'll have one big game where he gets like 100 and something yards or more, or close to 200 yards, and then he'll play the next game and get like 40 yards. It's like, what the hell? So I don't know. They need to set up a game plan and use them right. Okay, it's time to play the Saints. Let's see if we can get this W. Not lose like the night. Oh, it's a Monday night game. Oh my God, we are Monday night. Should I put on some special jerseys for this game? I think I will. Let's put on them 75th anniversary jerseys. And then let's see what we can do. Give the Saints the OG look, maybe. They don't have really anything. I'll give them that. It's prime time. It's Monday and we're playing a Monday night game. Let's go Niners, baby. Come on, let's get this W. Here's T.lance and
it's week 1 of the NFL,
as the guy.
And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Saints and the Niners on Monday Night Prime Time.
Where's Jimmy G?
From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans
There's
Saints
Jimmy G.
and the
He's
San
got his number
Francisco
10.
49ers.
They didn't change his number.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, a new season finally here. We had the great one Thursday night. All sorts of intrigue in the games yesterday, and now we put a bow on this first weekend with a good one here tonight.
We do put a spotlight on key games, don't we? Even key nights. Thursday night has become a spotlight night. How about Sunday night? But there still is some magic to playing on Monday night, and these two teams are feeling it.
Oh, I forgot to do that. I hate when I do that. Oh, we're kicking the ball. Okay, I have to check something. I forgot to put. I don't think he's a starting. Yep. Receivers are fine, tight ends are fine. Aaron Banks is going to start for me this year. Got it. I'll say it's just a running back. I forgot to set up. So let's do this. Let's get the W.
Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And we are underway from Santa Clara. Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
I definitely believe he can beat the Jags.
They'll be led out by their quarterback,
but yeah, if he
standing
can beat
at
the Saints
6'2" from Eastern Illinois. It's Jimmy Garoppolo.
And Jimmy Garoppolo has shown that he can be a Super Bowl quarterback, but his biggest problem, his ability to stay healthy and remain on the field. When able, he's a capable quarterback prone to winning games both in the regular and postseason.
I see Jimmy G in action.
17 now. Here's a 1st and 10. Now Garoppolo.
What the hell? First play? Come on.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40.
Jimmy G gets a 25-yard pass on us.
25 yards that time.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Nope, not this
First
time.
down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack.
That was a big open hole.
17
yep,
there,
it's Jimmy G's revenge game as a Saint.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason,
the Saints are looking good so far. The run game,
plus the
they got one pass.
and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
We need to put a sack on Jimmy G.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. To throw is Garoppolo.
Ooh,
and that is
Barrett with a nice one came in.
2nd down.
Block that. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see.
Report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands.
Just got to put some pressure on Jimmy G.
Not zone.
You know he's not good under pressure.
That forced the incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Garoppolo to try again on second down. This is caught by Antonio Brown.
Oh yeah, I forgot. The Saints signed Antonio Brown.
They forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. Looking to throw. Garoppolo.
Yes, fumble.
Garoppolo lost the football.
Come on. Yes. Who got the sack? But it was a fumble. Caused the fumble. Could have recovered it.
Game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good
they're
rule
lucky
of
they're
thumb
going to
is when
get
a
some
play like
points.
that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield.
They got a new
mission
coach
accomplished. Points on the board.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 and the 24. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by the former #3 overall pick back in 2021. It's T.lance.
And what I enjoyed in preparing for this game was talking not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees him one way, and he sees himself an entirely different way.
Yeah,
we're going to go deep on the first play. Let's have Lance do what he does
wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny, what the offensive coordinator say right off the top? He's got great footwork. Love his footwork. So this guy is never satisfied.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throwing his Lance on third down.
There goes Kittles. Kittles is busting out with the big move. Hell yeah, baby. So I tell you, I'm liking this offense. Fire.
Momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense, because they forced a third down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
That was a big play. That was a very good big play.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On play action, Lance.
Oh, God.
He was hit as he threw it there.
He was going to be open to
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They're going to run the
block,
sweep.
block.
Samuel.
Ah, that was horrible blocking.
Around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the
if he got that block, that would definitely have been a touchdown.
All in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the Jets sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house. So they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lance. Caught left side by Hilton.
Missed it.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Let's tie this game.
Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
So the Cards lost their game. Rams won. What about the Seahawks?
Right? Exchanging some jabs.
See if the Seahawks won. And then my next game was the Bucs.
Each team with a
defending
possession,
SuperBowl
each team with a
champions.
field goal as the kick
Tom
is away.
Brady.
Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone. And he'll be brought down
It's gonna
shy
be a
of
tough
the
one
20,
next
so the
game.
decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their 2nd drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10.
Ooh, the Patriots. Just saw that. Man, that was a big score.
Garoppolo now. It's brought in by Harris. That catch good for only a couple. Second and 8 coming up. Here's Garoppolo to throw. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon,
31
it's a
stop
pretty
the
good one to
game.
run against it because you're running away from people on it.
They haven't played yet? What the hell? This is Monday night. They should have already played.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Here's Kamara trying to run for
he got
it.
it.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here.
Nice
and
one,
it looks
nice
like
one.
we've got
We'll
a
see,
49er that's down on the field.
Right now he showed us a
Boy,
sack
not what you
fumble.
want to see in quarter 1 of the new
The
year.
show was
We'll be back.
come on. Armstead injured. Not good.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw.
Oh, wide
They'll
open.
get
What
this
the
one
hell?
underneath to Kamara. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and
on
run.
fire or
Great
something.
job there, and that old cliche, taking what the defense gives you, comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the ball, but how about the significant yardage he picked up after he pulled it in.
Strain tricep.
Another
will
nice
not
gain,
do it
13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. Well, let's see who's faster.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Harris.
Jimmy G trying to look good on
First
him.
he gets
Come
it
on.
inside the
It's
10
not what's
to the
supposed to
7.
happen.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Garoppolo.
Ooh, Bosa won another
He will be
sack.
sacked on the final play of
There
this
you go,
first
Niners.
quarter. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field.
Who got in
3-3, a tight one after
Was it
one
Jimmy G?
on EA Sports.
I don't know.
first down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Ooh, nice one, Kinlaw with the stop.
What they're doing here is this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
I know, Madden, the damn bugs screwing everything up.
A big play.
I know how he didn't have the X factor.
It's 3rd and goal.
When I was playing last time. Oh, no. Oh, almost picked off by one. Hey, it's all good. You're not getting a touchdown.
At the 11 or the 12. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
Great job here by this defense. They try to bring the receiver from one side of the field to the other, hoping he'll get lost in the wash. But a really nice job there to make a quick tackle and force 4th and goal.
And Lutz puts this one through. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So we're trading first half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. Got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at
we
a
need to
game
get a
through
touchdown
offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them, both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down
got
at
another
the 19.
injured player?
Now on the return here, we've got an injured player down there.
Yep.
Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Off of play action, here's Lance.
Come on, Mitchell. There you go.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Did he get it?
Shed a nice tackle on that play. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
He did. I thought maybe he didn't
The
make
final
it.
tally. Sean Payton not liking that last call. He's going to go
Look
up
close.
and challenge it.
Watch, they give it to the
Did he
Saints.
keep those feet in
He didn't
bounds?
get it.
That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear
Maybe
to
he did
bobble
get it
it,
because
which
his
could
feet went back
complicate
in a
But
weird
even with the
way that
benefit
gave
of
us
replay,
2 feet.
That's pretty tight.
Maybe he did
Here's
get
the
it.
call.
Let's see. No, they didn't give it to us. Nonsense. They didn't give it to us.
So Sean Payton corrected his decision to challenge as he wins the appeal. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lance got a man.
block.
That's IU.
Nice
And
IU.
brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
So this is how our
This was
offense
a
is going to
nice
look
example
next
of an
year.
offensive coordinator scheming his guy open,
Or
just a
maybe
little
this
underneath
year
route, just
if
trying
they
to free up some
make
space,
Lance the main
and it
guy.
worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's
trying
going
to
to be
take
taken
off.
down.
Anyway.
Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada.
You know, on these types of plays,
That
we're
was a
always
close
looking to
game
assess
with,
blame. Okay, where
the
did it
Cards
break
and,
down?
Rams.
Sometimes it's just a great play.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
It was almost 100 yards.
Another try after the first down sack. Lance.
There you go. There, give me the block. Give me the block.
He's got his man on the crossing
First down,
route.
baby.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 38-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Well, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well where you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. A gain of 6 there on first. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On second down, it's Sermon. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why they don't have the Seahawks.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Monday. Weird.
And they'll try and run for the first with Sermon.
Ooh, that was like a face mask.
Before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 12. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the...
And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down as a sack for the defense.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Oh, false start. Come on.
I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. So that'll back him up 5.
Still 3rd down.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. They fake the handoff. Now Lance steps away to his left. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That was good coverage. Hey, we got ourselves a good game.
I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play. With all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
Yeah, as I said. Got it. We got ourselves a tie game.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will tie things up at 6-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them.
We are getting the ball in the second
half. His confidence should be sky high.
So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Cowboys.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
Come on, we need an INT.
You nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Garoppolo now, first down throw. A good pickup there.
Out of bounds.
22.
Out of bounds.
And he's able to take it across midfield.
What are you talking about? He
They'll
didn't catch
contain him to
it
just
down.
4. Second down.
And we see
I can't even challenge
there
it.
to
That
the
is
running back.
BS.
This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Oh,
That
wide
second
open.
down play, that's a -4. He's
Oh,
gonna
hell
this thing
no.
out deep for Thomas. Looking for
What the
Thomas. He's got
hell?
him.
That is some
Touchdown,
BS
New
right
Orleans.
there.
Michael Thomas, 53 yards.
I don't
And
know
the
what
Saints
happened
have
to
moved out in
Verrett.
front.
He like
Well,
lost
you're not
his
gonna hear
coverage.
Jimmy
And I was
Garoppolo
trying to
mentioned
catch
among
up.
the strongest arms
So let's
in
see
the
what
league,
happened.
but
Oh,
that
no,
doesn't
Brett.
mean he can't beat you with a long one.
Oh, something must happen. I should have called timeout. Like, what the hell? Jimmy G don't throw passes like that.
The defense flat-footed as a result because they decided they were going to take a shot right there, and it ended up being a big play.
And that one spanning an even 65 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats.
Yeah, 56 seconds. Try to make something
after.
happen.
And it's up and good to extend the lead to 13-6.
Yeah, I don't know what happened right there. I think the
drive
play got
summary,
mixed
4
up
plays,
because I chose a
75
play and they
yards.
hiked
And
it
all
really quick.
culminates
So
in a Saints touchdown.
I don't think Verrett knew who was supposed to cover. Oh, I should have called timeout right there.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Well, the Niners going back on offense now late in this first
We have
half.
all timeouts left.
And with just under a minute to
plenty
go,
of
they
time.
might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. That one
Oh,
tipped
block.
and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. And it's second down.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that of just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
On second down, it's Mitchell. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts.
What?
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
They're trying to get the ball back.
And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Play action, now it's Lance.
There you go, kiddos. Kills.
Kittle has it on the left
Nice
side.
one. First
And it's
one.
going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 18 yards, first down Niners.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with
See
your
if we
man
can
on these
maybe get
crossing
into
routes
field goal
because
range.
even
What a
if you don't
touchdown.
get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Come on, give me the block. Give me the block. T.lance is gone. Oh, yes, right. Oh, hell no.
Gain, but a fumble.
I'm out of bounds, sucker. Yes, I do watch film. He doesn't do that. That was a big run by T.lance. That was like 40 yards. Then they stripped it, but I was out of bounds. Yeah, exactly what I said. Jimmy G don't throw balls like that. I mean, in real life, do I believe he can do it? I think he can do it. I just don't think he's accurate throwing deep. I mean, he's really not good throwing deep.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now a play fake. Lance.
Touchdown, Ayuk, baby.
Touchdown.
Right there. We just tied this game right up.
And the Niners are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Well, there you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass in the new season.
Well, let's just go back to his rookie year because he's able to get his feet wet, right? Get a little bit of experience. Now I think here in year 2, the game will slow down for him, and we'll see his true talents come out.
The extra point by Sly is up and good, and we are tied here in the second quarter. The drive summary that time, 5 plays, and it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco.
So we just got to stop him from, I think they'll maybe just run it out. We do get the ball in the second half.
All square now at 13-all as he sends this one away. Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20. Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter and continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time?
They were really good on the
I
last
believe
drive.
I'm doing field generator. Oh, what the hell? Because what you call it, his short pass awareness and medium pass awareness gets better, and that's where he lacks. So I want him to be good at
Okay,
that.
Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports halftime report. Get you caught up on what's going on around
That's
the
that's
NFL.
funny. All the other games are Sunday and
at MetLife
Thursday.
Stadium over in New Jersey.
And the Seahawks game, did it get postponed? They didn't play it on Sunday?
Barkley, a touchdown run in the victory. From there, let's head west to see what's going on with the Raiders at home in Las Vegas.
The Raiders
and they
lost
fall
against
in
the
that
Colts.
one to the visiting Indianapolis Colts.
Oh my God! Look at
Carson
the Bears.
Wentz
They got
with 3
shut
touchdown
out.
passes in the Week 1 victory.
Chiefs won.
Finally, let's get
What
you to
about the
Baltimore.
Bucs?
Check
Ooh,
on the Ravens
Bucs
at
won.
home.
We're going against
at M&T
Bucs
Bank
next.
Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. Colin Kaepernick, 2 touchdown passes as his guys are able to get the victory in their season opener.
Signed Colin Kaepernick. So I was trying to trade Jimmy G
On
to
now
the
to a look
Pittsburgh,
at the
but
next gen stats in that first half for the Saints.
They wanted me
and
to
they've
give
had
up
all
too
sorts
much,
of
and I was like,
success
I
thus
don't care.
far tonight throwing the football, as they're on pace to throw for 300+ yards if they continue the way they've been going. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they weren't quite as successful throwing the ball as their counterparts were, but they still were able to move the ball reasonably well in that first half. It's a new season, so both of these coaching staffs likely making plenty of adjustments after that first half of football. So for the call of the second half here in Week 1, we go back to Brandon and Charles.
We're going to stay defended.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Nice blocking. Nice blocking. First down,
man.
Another offensive lineman.
And
this looks serious.
That is Tomlinson, who is down. Boy, not what they want to see. Hate to see this.
2 offensive linemen
of the season. We'll be back.
Oh man, come on, man. You're good. You can play. Are we gonna have a real life injury prone 49er team?
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first
Because
down.
I have no money.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Salary cap.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's
so
a
I
tough
can't
guy,
sign
right?
no players.
Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay.
How did
Lance
you do
unable
that?
to escape, and down he goes. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
And this came from the interior of the defensive line, and these guys, they're normally anchors of that spot, and they don't often get clear shots at the quarterback. But in this case, he got past the center and the guard in no time and got there to make the play.
Oh, it went off the hand.
It's intercepted.
Oh my God.
And he's going to return it to the 20.
Went off the hand into an interception.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape.
Yeah, I know
that
whole thing.
No doubt
Look at
about
that.
it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he
That was
shouldn't have thrown
Lattimore
that
too.
ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on the job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise.
Yeah, that's the first time I ever
turn it into
saw
positives moving forward.
where they have the Niners. I mean, a team playing, but they didn't play. That's weird.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. They'll contain him to just 4, second down.
And that's all about recognition right there, because he's got to go from pass rush mode to pursuit mode, what defensive line coaches like to call retracing. And he's able to retreat and make the tackle for just a short gain.
From the 17, Garoppolo to the right side and complete to Thomas. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal.
Making Jimmy G look good. Yeah, exactly.
This drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
Oh, has the game hasn't started yet, right?
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Again, Kamara. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
That would be
became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
Who's blocking him? Come on.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
He was like wide open. Come on.
And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys,
that
right?
Was
yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Lutz with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
This game ain't over yet.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
I mean, they've been really covering Debo really good. I haven't gotten.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
23 yards on the play. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Yes, only one team I've played before, a whole one season with, and that was
Mitchell.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I did one season with them. I had a record of 6-10. Wasn't good.
There are times this
and then I
game
went
is
back
about
to the
patience,
90s.
isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one
what the hell was that?
from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of
I
game
only did the
plans in
Bucs.
today's NFL.
I never did any other
Ordinarily,
team.
you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lance.
What the fuck? I'm sliding. Come on. See, I hate that. I'm sliding. What the hell? Come on. That's BS right there.
And a safe touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Yep, 7-0. A deep pass to Metcalf. See that? I don't know. I don't get that how
Lutz will look to add the extra point.
he gets fumbled every time he gets hit. Like, come on. He's not going to fumble the ball.
Up to 14.
Hell, Madden.
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
You're making Jimmy G's game look
From a
good.
yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Saints defense, we watch them get set to go.
That's why sometimes I don't like to run.
Return for a touchdown, and boom, they're right back out there again.
And you hear so many people talk about opportunistic defenses in today's football. Well, they make their own breaks because they work at it all the time. We've been in the practices, the drills where they're trying to strip the football, the takeaways. They're always working on it, and it paid off for them on the last possession.
Paid off. Now, can they do it again?
Right now,
Well, we
Debo,
looked
not
at each other
Debo.
right away. We knew
just
that
had
flag was
a game.
coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Lance now on first down.
Debo wide open.
And he will find his
First
man
down,
Samuel. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That goes for a gain of 31.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Dang, there's been a lot of injuries in this game.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Lance to throw it.
Touchdown, Kittle, baby.
It is Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are back within a score. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
Come on, we need a turnover, a fumble, an interception.
And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
Our corners did so good in the preseason. Come on,
here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the third quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if we can drive the bus here again on this drive. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Second down, and it's Kamara again. Able to avoid him at the 40.
Okay,
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control.
They look like they're just going to
sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now Garoppolo. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field.
I don't know why he didn't throw it.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
On 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. It's complete
come
to
on.
Brown, right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Oh, look at Thomas wide open.
Oh, really?
Touchdown, New Orleans. 3 touchdown passes now for Jimmy Garoppolo.
This
and
might
the
be a
Saints are
shootout.
able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. That time 75-yard drive, 5 plays.
I don't know how Jimmy
and it
G's
all
looking
culminates
that
in
great
a
and
Saints
stuff.
touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit. Maybe.
And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL.
They said we're going to wrap up the
on
week
EA
on
Sports.
Monday night, but they said the Seahawks haven't played yet. Madden bugs.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Lance.
Come on, Kittle.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35
Nice
before
one.
going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling. Don't hold anything back. Don't save it.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Saw the blitz.
Sack, baby! Sack, baby!
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide down with a good gain. I thought they were going to sack him.
They don't give me
like
the
they
first
did on
down?
First
Come on.
down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, He got a little bit extra. Really helps him on third down. Makes it manageable now.
And he is going to have a Niners first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down.
Come on, Ayuk.
As you mentioned,
got
they have to
this.
pick up the pace
Nice
now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win. Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. On play action, Lance. Flushed out right.
Oh, he overthrew it. Oh, he dropped it.
And that one's going to wind up.
That should have been an interception.
Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, that should have been an interception.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Lance.
Oh, come on.
That will be incomplete as well.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And they'll go for it. Lance. Flush to his right.
Oh, what the hell?
Incomplete. They cannot convert. They turn it over. The Niners
I was going to run it,
but
but they were going to come in. They were going to hit me.
So they really
I tried to back up and throw because I didn't want to go over the yards.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now, really hoping for a turnover.
What kind of coverage was that? Antonio Brown, come on.
He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Okay, it looks like we lost this one.
76
Defensive
yards.
breakdown.
And the Saints are looking good here in the season
I mean, that was
opener as they're able
good.
to extend their lead. Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
And talk about a quick answer.
Gotta look for
this
next
looks like
week.
a missed assignment. You think someone would
We
be
have
able to rein him in
Bucs,
after he makes
and
this
gotta
catch,
hope we can
but he's
beat
so
the Bucs.
slippery in the open field, he's able to take it all the way to the end zone.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
So good, and then it just...
They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Are for real, maybe they're going to do the next
San Francisco set to go on offense once
T.lance
more. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Being chased out left.
Come on, kiddo.
And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
And you have
give him
the
13 yards on the opening
turnovers.
play of the drive and also give him a first down. Throwing now is Lance. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Throwing on first down is Lance. They'll roll him out right.
There you go, Kittle's touchdown, baby.
That is caught by the tight end.
And he got injured
again. 49ers. George Kittle, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the 49ers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Yes, but it's not enough time.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So the drive there, they went 80 yards
T.lance
in 3
has
plays.
3
and the end
TDs,
result for the
more
49ers, a touchdown.
Almost, I think he has over 300-yard passing.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
He just
Here comes Deontay Harris.
have no
turnovers.
turnovers.
And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shouldering the ball carrier, and down he goes.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Last season on Madden. I'm having all these injuries.
They run it again with Kamara. You can really tell right now both sides have amped up the aggressiveness. That time the offense winning the aggression battle.
And the defense was obviously aiming for the football, maybe a little bit more so than the runner himself, and that's why he was able to break through and get the gain that he did.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Oh, really? Come on.
Room here to run. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, 5, touchdown, New Orleans.
Just gave her a huge ass.
77 yards. And the Saints are closing in on a winning
start
to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Alvin Kamara, Charles,
if you look at our
alma
overall
mater there
rating,
in Knoxville,
our
he has developed into a perennial Pro Bowler on the strength of big plays like we just saw there.
And that's why he's one of the best running backs in the game today, because
when it comes to the defensive line, we only got
all the elements. Started with patience, he was just waiting for the right lane to materialize.
We don't have
once he
another
saw it, he used his speed and escapability in tandem and turned this into a tremendous play.
Another spot. And then
Looks good on the extra point. And the lead
Armstead, but he got injured. When he got injured, look at they've now run on us.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
Man,
and the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run.
Bad.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. San Francisco's offense returns to the field, and whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back, pushing his way through.
There we
and
go.
He takes us beyond
Look
the
at
35 before going
yards.
out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agree. They have to up the tempo in this case. Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Rolling to his right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
Off of play action, here's Lance. This one caught by Kittle. And he takes his just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one goes for 24 yards.
But our defense can't keep us in the game.
3 tight ends here on 1st down. And Lance now to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Touchdown, Niners.
Touchdown.
See this offense, man. I love this offense.
Touchdown. And the 49ers Bucs make some inroads here on that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Sly on for the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So that drive spanned 5 plays.
Let's see if we can get an onside kick. Probably not.
For San Francisco. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the
it's going to be tough
leather
games.
on that
And we're
one,
going against the
their
Bucs
chances of getting that done
and the
slim
friggin' Saints.
and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave.
What the hell? Being hold.
I think we're down to none.
Oh my gosh.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
Our defense is really disappointing.
Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Saints
this
have
is now
put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation,
I'm not going to stop
how
trying to
great
score
will they
and
feel
get another
leaving
touchdown.
with a win on the
We
road
wanted
against a tough
25.
opponent?
A little work still to do, though. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here.
And I've been trying to go to Debo, man.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Just get out of here and we'll do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Probably just want to put this one behind them.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end.
Wide open.
I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes
touchdown. I told you I ain't giving up, baby. We're going to score. Score. If you score on us, I'm going to score at that.
With now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the 49ers get a score closer.
T.lance with 5 touchdowns and 1 interception. And this is a shootout, but this game is over, but we ain't giving up. This is a high-scoring game.
As the deepest receiver, keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late, that they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. The extra point by Sly is up and good.
55
and the lead
to
will
41.
be cut down to 14.
What a shootout.
That drive started on their
And
own
T.lance just
25,
outplayed
2
Jimmy
plays,
G.
75 yards
Jimmy
later,
G's 4
into the end
TDs.
zone.
T.lance got 5 TDs.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Okay, let's see if this game is going to finally end or not. Keeps looking like it's going to end, but someone scores.
And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We've got a play to catch.
I don't care if you have a plane to catch. I want to score.
As they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll get this up over the 25
Yeah,
to
we've been
26.
horrible defensive end.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. A busy night continues for Kamara.
He didn't get it.
I don't think Kamara got there. Looks
that
like
ball
they
back.
stopped him short. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Here comes the Saints punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter.
Got 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
With no return.
Put another touchdown
switching hands here with very
on the
little time
scoreboard.
remaining in this contest.
Put T.lance in the record books.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's
they like double
the
coverage.
find out where the game was really lost.
They double
But this is
coverage.
not a situation now where you're going to
Kiddos.
make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. An
They're like,
incomplete
no,
pass
you're
on
not getting
first
it.
down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. One final try now for Lance. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Oh, he got another
Set
interception
up
on
shop at the
this.
27-yard line. So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man,
offensively,
so much to
we
look
did
forward
great.
to. Isn't it nice to get a really good
Defensively,
game right out of the
not
gate?
great.
Preseason behind us. All these games count now.
They
don't
triple
they?
covered
Yeah, this is the exciting
I mean,
time with
kills
just
right
1
there at
week
the last
gone
second.
and plenty
I was
of
trying
weeks
to get
come.
something. But T.lance
So for
had
New
a game.
Orleans, it'll be a happy trip home as they start the season with a road
can't say
victory
the
here
last
on a
interception.
Monday
He threw one
night.
interception
And they'll
that
get
they
another
got.
road test next week
That
as
last
they
one
head
was
to
just,
Atlanta to take on the
trying to make
Falcons.
something happen.
Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough game. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Debo only one pass. But look at T.lance, 471-yard passing, 5 TDs, 2 interceptions. Then when it comes to rushing, he had 60 yards rushing. And then 42 by Mitchell. Could have got better. Receiving, 221 yards by Kittles, 120 by Ayuk. Our third string tight end, Poljan, if I'm saying it right. I'll just say Tony. 65 yards, 1 TD. Samuel's only 1 pass I was able to get to him. But defensively, man, we only got 2 sacks. Bosa's the only person I can put on. Nothing on INTs. We gave up big plays. Yeah, he is. He's having the last laugh. He won. I didn't. So he has nothing to say. He won. But now we got to go against the Bucs. That's going to be tough. Because that's Tom Brady, man. And then we got some injuries. Got to see what's happening. I know we lost some players. Let's see, who did we lose? Oh, we didn't lose anyone? Oh, I'm kind of shocked there. Man, Greenlaw didn't do anything. Trying to be like some great player. As I told you, Greenlaw is on my trade block. Let's see if someone bids on him. Key to victory. Defense was disappointing. Offense, we did great. Yeah, defense needs to step it up. That face for Fred Warner. Come on, can you not scan his face? I can't believe we didn't lose anyone. Okay, let's go to next week. Do we get player of the week? Who got the upgrade? T.lance? Yeah, he's better. He was an awesome game. Should give him some scrambling skills so they don't freaking fumble the ball and stuff. I'm gonna give him that right now. Yeah, that's gonna be a tough game. We gotta play against the Bucs, and Tom Brady might eat us up. They won their game and they beat the team like 38-3. So, oh, we did get weekly award. T.lance, baby, got player of the game. I mean, NFC offense of the game. But look at Lattimore. I'll do this later, the scout. But I'm still going to look at a corner that we can draft. So, me and the Seahawks and the Cardinals lost. Only the Rams won. Oh, we have to go against our former team too. We got to go against friggin' what's his name? D Ford. We traded for him for a second-round pick. He's on the Bucs. He might sack us. We gotta watch out for that. Okay, our rookie's coming back from injury. Ferret did an okay game, not the greatest. Still, we gave up some plays. Okay, what do I want to check? I want to see when is Williams. Okay, he's got one more week out and he's coming back. So he's coming back for who? The Washington Redskins. So let's see what they're good at. Yeah, I was gonna say defending the deep. But look at the short. They're no. Oh, for this team, they're 5 attempts, 1 deep completion, 60-yard pass. Okay, what about medium? They did 11 attempts. Right now, we'll defend the deep. Contain. He's not as. Look at, they put in a check mark. Contain a quarterback, scramble a cornerback. Oh yeah, Tom Brady's gonna run on me. Man. Okay, let's see if we can find their weakness. They are 6 outside yards, 14, so they 30th. I'm going to stay with my outside run. Oh, our offense is tired. 15 first. Defense or offense? 270-yard passing. Defense. Yes, I believe we can sack Tom Brady. He's not going to run. Look at, we're ranked total defense. We're ranked 32. On offense, we're number 2 in offense. We're 32 on defense. How horrible. See, any injuries? We're good so far. Good. No injuries on defense. And looking good on offense. No injuries. Okay, this is a big game. We cannot give up big plays. And I don't know what the weather is going to be too at Tampa. They usually rain games there. Oh, a trade offer, Greenlaw. Let's see what we got offered. See if it's anything worth looking at. Review offers. We got a 3rd and a 5th by Minnesota. We got a 2nd by Washington. Nope. 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 I can get a 2nd, but it's all next year stuff. I need some stuff this year. Okay. Let's get the, I need to do one thing I just forgot. So I don't forget to do it again. I have Mitchell as my starting running back. Let me say decline right now because nothing I like. Here we go. Big game. And it's a Sunday night primetime game, man. Back-to-back primetime games. Oh, look, Tom Brady's like, oh, my phone.
It's week 2 of the NFL, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the 49ers and the reigning NFC champs. Next on Madden Football.
And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Brandon Gaund alongside my good friend Charles Davis. And CD, for as much as the defender in you probably hates to hear it, the NFL is a league ruled by offenses, and we've got a couple of good ones about ready to do battle here.
Well, you know me quite well. Maybe one day I can get to be commissioner. I can flip that around a little bit. We just talk about defense, but let's face it, we're talking about 2 units that rank in the top 5 in the league. So I think this might be a game where you forget about the field goal.
Yeah,
you better finish your drive with a touchdown if you want to keep up with the Joneses on the other sideline.
Defense playing horrible right now. In that first game, was really horrible. But I think I can have an MVP season with T.lance right now.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are.
Oh yeah, I like their stadium too. That's why I chose them when I did my franchise with them. Because I like how they have the pirate ship and stuff. And if you score a touchdown, they shoot it
They'll
out.
be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's T.lance.
And he comes off an incredible performance in the opener. 5 touchdown passes. Now look, you always want to start strong. I think that's more than anyone, including himself, could have expected.
Yeah, that was an awesome one. Okay, I do see D4. I think that's him right there on the right-hand side. And the blocking.
Shoves him away.
Nice stiff arm.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Give him 9
yeah,
to carry
that year
time, and they're set up with a
they changed the whole look of the year they injured our main guys. Steve Young and Jerry Rice got injured in their new outfit.
Now some motion before the snap. And this will be our
I think that was the year they went to the Super Bowl against the Raiders.
That'll set them back 5.
Or they just won the Super Bowl, but I remember we went against them in their new look. And it was first week.
Bad false start penalty there. Now second and
Jerry
6.
Rice tore his ACL. Steve Young got injured like a concussion. Oh, that was a horrible game.
T.lance going to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete.
Nice one, Debo.
Lance on target to Samuel for a Niner first.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. This defense for the Buccaneers, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
And one of the key numbers that I look at after every game, total yards allowed. They held them under 200 yards of total offense. Just couldn't sustain much of anything against
nice run.
them. Great job showing them
nice
different
spin.
looks and then
There we
attacking.
go.
And taking it across
It's going to be our running game
and
in this one.
inside the 45. They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same
he's
mistake.
got a yard or
They've
two
taken
on
care of
it.
that.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second
They haven't
down.
tried to go deep because I
The
think
last
that's what
run
they
good for
expect.
2. Here's second and 8.
Man, what's up with these
Here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have
false
jumped.
starts? 2 false starts away. Not good.
Ooh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
No, it wasn't for him.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Play action. Now it's Lance. Sliding out of the pocket.
And the first down, baby.
T.lance,
Nice
just a yard or 2 shy
and
of the 30.
D4 just got
Now we're going to get a
injured.
timeout. Appears we've got an injured
D4
Buccaneer.
just got injured.
While the training staff works on him,
See, when
we'll
he
step
played with
aside and be
us,
right back.
I set him up. Just like how Madden set him up. He's only on snaps. He's on certain snaps he plays. And they look like they're trying to play on him.
From
Every
the
down,
32
he
now,
got injured
here's
for
first
that.
and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Lance.
Kittle's
The
first
tight
down,
end
baby.
Kittle has it on the left side. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
On first and 10, here's Lance. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
That was a nice
Dean
one.
Lowry just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here.
You
17
think, oh, for
yards
this,
to go
like,
on
real
second
Super
down.
Bowl, not Madden Super Bowl? I say the Bills, but I don't know about the Rams.
Another try after the first down sack. Lance eluding the pressure right. And hit behind the line. He lost
I have a feeling, I think you never know. It might be the Cardinals.
So possession will stay the same. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the
I like the
goes out
Cardinals.
of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
I want to see how they play against the Rams before I say
because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Touchdown! Kittles over the safety. Nice one.
George Kittle, his 4th touchdown on the year. And
now he's having a pro
drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Yeah, I say Bills for sure.
There, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot
I would
more
say
comfortable
the Bengals.
in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the
Bengals
work
really
in the
nice.
offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the
But
playbook,
NFC,
not just the plays and how to execute them,
I'm gonna
but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team
right now. I
what
believe
they
it
can
can
and
be
cannot do.
the
You
Cardinals.
can see the confidence
It
rising
can
in
be
him
the
as he
Rams.
plays.
The extra point by Sly is up and good.
Possibility
And that makes the score 7-0.
The Bucs.
So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff.
I don't know. I
inside
just
the
feel
5-yard
like
line or so.
I'm
Gain
not
some
for
field
sure on the
position
Rams
for your
yet
defense.
because
After the roughing penalty on the PAT,
their
they'll
defense,
kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
defensive line haven't been playing really great.
And this
I
will
don't
not
think
be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchdown.
I don't know if he has any
Always
sacks
fun to
this
get a
game
peek
this
at
season
Tom
yet.
Brady as he gets in place to
People
command
kind
this
of figure how
offense
to
for
block
Tampa
him. I
Bay.
mean, he
And
still
he certainly
does,
had his share of struggles in the opener.
still
A couple
does his
Bill-time
thing, but
interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon
they know how to
all
stop
week in
him.
practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one,
I don't know.
he
We'll
can't
see.
give the football away like
I
he
just
did
can't wait
last
to see
week.
the Cards versus
Brady going to bring the
Cards
Bucs up
versus
with
the
a 1st and
friggin',
10 at their own
the
25-yard
Rams. I
line.
want to see how that game is going to be.
On play action, now Brady.
Oh, I got faked out. Oh, what the hell? Come
Complete
on.
to Scott Miller. And he's finally out of bounds all the way down at the 30. Well, fair to say that when you're
I could
looking
see
at
that.
guys that
Well,
can
I
play
might
like
say
the win, you
Bills
often
and
find him at the
Bengals
wide receiver
AFC.
position, and that was
And I would
special
say
there.
in
And that's the
Bucks
kind
and
of play where you have
Cards.
to kind of catch your breath afterwards.
I can
Just
see that. Or it
give
could
me
be
a second
Cards,
here, because
Rams.
when he
It could
shifted
be
into high
Bucks,
gear,
Rams.
he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute
It could
for
be
speed. We
Bucks.
talk about that all the time.
It's going to be one of them
evidence
three.
was right
man.
there.
And the next-gen stats are going to tell the story, and wow, what a story it is. Nearly a full 23 miles an hour. One of the fastest plays on record, folks.
False start. False
Now,
start.
whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
A false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. To throw is Brady. They'll swing this out to Fournette.
Fumble, fumble, get it.
Loses it.
Yes.
And this
There
is
we go,
gonna be
baby.
49er football.
That's what we needed. Some defensive play like that. Nice one. Nice one. Nice one.
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of
I can't
knocking it
award
free.
a game
Yeah,
a
because
lap.
a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Back out there comes the 49ers
Can we
offense ready for their
knock off
second drive.
the
This
SuperBowl
offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the
Tampa Bay
football back, but
Buccaneers?
also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Levante David in on the tackle. Well, this defense for the Bucs, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
Anytime you can hold a team to less than 10 points, your expectation of winning that game has to be sky high. In fact, You'd be absolutely stunned to come away with a loss in that one. Could you imagine going to the press conference and trying to explain that?
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
There you go. Give him the first down. Nice one.
That's Mitchell. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Now a play fake. Lance. Flushed out right. Flush to his right.
Oh, what the heck?
As he releases it, and now
that defensive line, their defense, I mean, is really good. The rush coming really quick.
Someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On
Give the block, give the block, give the block.
It's Mitchell.
What the hell? You just ran out like he was going out for a pass or something.
Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So
you had blocked them, I would have maybe ran it for a
They seem
touchdown.
to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like with the running game.
Nice one.
It appears that he's
First down.
all day long.
That defensive rush is coming in quick to where I don't have a great time to pass. Like, I have to make a decision quick. Because look how quick he came in. Almost sacked me right there.
In the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Escaping the pressure right.
Debo, touchdown, baby. And we have a 14-0 lead
Debo Samuel
over the Super Bowl champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
49ers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. So after the disappointment in the opening week loss, Charles, this looks like really a completely different football team.
They sure do, and I think they realize we can't start 0-2, and they're determined to not let it happen by the looks of things here in the early going.
Slide for the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive.
This offense looks
and the end result for the
very much better than
a touchdown.
last season. Just need improvement on defense.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
Yeah, Tampa Bay was looking good.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their
I'm not going to try
They'll
to.
contain him to just 4. Second down.
They'd love to just
We have a great start. I want to win this game.
So be it, but the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just get...
Yes, he got the sack on Brady. Like I told you, we can sack Brady. And we're about to be the end of the first quarter with a 14-0 lead on the defending Super Bowl champs, who shut out the Chiefs like big time in that Super Bowl. And my Madden Super Bowl, I think it was like, I think they won like 41-20. I mean, they won by a lot.
Score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a third down coming up. Shotgun now for Brady.
Oh.
That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 35.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Oh, wide open.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw.
I didn't know which way to go because both receivers were going to be wide
He's
open.
going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good gain again.
Oh, you did? What did you trade for him?
Last 2 plays.
You gave him in a trade. What round of draft pick did you get? Because, you know, I wouldn't mind having him back. I liked him. I was so mad when the Niners didn't re-sign him. I mean, I really didn't want Armstead back. I wanted Buckner back.
Brady to throw again. He'll check this one off to Fournette. Even with him busting through the contact, he'll still be stopped just inside the 35. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, it's Brady.
No first down. He didn't get it.
Now after the completion, we're
And
going to get a timeout. An injured player.
It's funny, that
We'll
offensive lineman, I signed him in my Madden 21 season. Oh, you had to give all that, a first and a second and Armstead just to get Buckner? Ooh, that was a lot. But, so you should have got rid of, Kinlaw, and then kept. Trade Kinlaw. Did he not get it?
And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Yeah, Armstead's contract is really high.
Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though,
that's why I was
looking
towards maybe to trade him too, if we don't look like we're going to have a good season.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been good. His guys are winning so far. The rest
really,
will be working
like
here in the second quarter.
Tackle.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
Man, this is your second false start.
I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Lance.
Oh, did he get it? Oh.
And that'll fall incomplete.
Got hit one throw.
Just as he let that
He
go.
was wide open.
And now it's 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 14. To throw, it's Lance. Eluding the pressure right.
Thank you for the wide open field. First down, baby.
Have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there.
They double coverage Kittle. Whoever the other linebacker was, it's the one that was down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit. and pick up a first down.
Yes, you're right. You're definitely right. Chiefs to be 0-2 in the Super Bowl because we should have won the one.
On first down, Mitchell takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
No rushing yards.
Well, for an inside linebacker, I think you'd agree when I say that he is fast to the football, and he proved that thesis correct on that last play.
And sometimes all of your best laid plans of play design, your X's and O's,
if we managed
they can't always account for individual effort defensively. And this was one of those times. Just a terrific play to hustle over there and get the running back to the ground.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one, better than 20 miles an hour.
And then how bad the offensive line looks for the friggin'
here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Last season in the Super Bowl, and then how they look this year, man, they're like not good at all.
On play action, Lance flushed out right. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Lance finding Ayuk there.
They're looking for the deep pass right now.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game,
the
alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And nothing doing.
And they're defending my outside line. Like I really can't get
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now Lance on the bootleg.
Kittle.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have
I think they are. You know, how the Chiefs are playing,
NFL.
I think they might barely get to the playoffs.
Lance now on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Big Vita Vea pushing his way through to wind up with a sack. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Horrible.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say,
did you see that, like, I think it was like towards the end of the game. He was trying to run. They sacked him down, but then the defender comes right down and, like, knees his whole body into his face. From the block,
And he's got room. Spinning past him. And out of bounds all the way down.
We are looking like a Super Bowl champion.
A very solid gain of 27.
With this grace, offensive play, defensive play.
An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget
plays.
But
yeah, I see
right unusual,
now, and I know some people are like,
but now most teams have some version
of
this
see the
play in their
Raiders
playbook.
winning.
And I think it's a lot because of the
West.
receivers that are being developed nowadays.
I say
these
it's
guys look like running backs, even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
And the Chargers fighting for
touchdowns on
second
drives
spot.
1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They'll try to run this one in. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On second and goal, Lance. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
The way he's been slinging it in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. Lance now on third and goal. Dancing to us, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts.
Why would you call
timeout? The stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
And we're going to take a 17-0 lead over the Bucs.
It's now 17-0. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way if your drive stalls out,
have
you're able
them
to get
score
something out
going
of it.
into the
And
half.
they do so right there.
So we got to play some good deep.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Well, the Bucs going to take over now late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
Looking good.
On first down, Brady.
A sack. This time it is Armstead with the sack. That's 2 sacks. Told you I know we can get 3 sacks on Brady.
To go in the first half. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Another try after the first down sack. Brady throwing low, but it's incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down,
I think they're going to run it now. They're like, let's go into let's go to halftime. But I'm going to call timeout.
On second down, a running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here.
Oh, what the fuck now?
And he's got some space here. And he is
how we keep giving up these big rush plays, man.
45 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it here. Why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
Yes, nice
play defensively on first down as this is knocked away. And incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives
them
a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Nice one for Red. See, that's some good corner work right there. I know they had a bad game against the Saints, but right now they're stepping up.
But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Throwing is Brady on third down. Over the middle, complete.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh my God, he did the moves on us to get a touchdown. Oh my God, Brady. You bastard.
As the first half is winding down, and the Bucs are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half.
That is BS right there.
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they
you gotta fear
something
Brady.
before
You got
half.
that.
They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason.
So, because we have a big arm,
we
have
talked with that one
14
coach
seconds
his emphasis this year was
you can see if Lance can launch that.
Heading into the locker room. This is
If it's available.
Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And he'll take it up past the 25 and the 26-yard line.
I'm just so shocked how he got that move on both of us and got that touchdown.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Flush to his right.
Come on, Lance.
They'll have a first down past the 40.
Hey, makes it closer.
Midfield at the 49.
Now those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure.
Okay, I'm going to see how the defense looks.
And then he slips out
if
the
not,
back
then I'm
door
go for
and
my
turns it into
play.
a nice gain.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the
They're
last
all
play
waiting
here
for it.
of this first half.
Okay, let me call timeout.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Yeah, they gave that big opening for Lance for me to take off. Okay, possibility that Kittle might be open.
A final shot before half for Lance.
Oh, they're all going
escaping the pressure right.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do. They all work. See, they've been defending the deep pass on us. And we have not been able to throw deep.
You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta.
My God.
Where was the Falcons who were able to pick up the victory at home? Matt Ryan, 3 touchdown passes as his guys bounced back from the defeat on opening weekend. From there, we fly north to Cleveland to check on the Browns at home at First Energy Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. Nick Chubb, well over 100 yards on the ground with 3 touchdown runs.
People Jones.
And then one more to highlight. Monday Night Football. As folks, you'll see a good one between the Tennessee Titans and the Baltimore Ravens.
The Seahawks lost against Arizona. So they're going to be 0-2, I believe.
We continue on with a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for the Niners. And even though they've got the big cushion, I would imagine they'd like to see a little more out of their passing game. Pretty pedestrian numbers through 2 quarters of play.
Yeah, we got to play some good D right
Meanwhile,
here.
for the Bucs, they too found some success throwing the football. But I think both teams would say there's room for improvement in the second half. Second half straight ahead from Raymond James Stadium. Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. So for the call, let's get back over to Tampa and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
And I'm going to look for the deep pass because...
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Oh, that's on them. Bucs are having injury issues.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. And what's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people would think
that's 2 yards, 3 yards.
Passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Ball at the 23, second and 8. Brady going to throw.
Oh, what the hell? What the hell just happened?
Set the valve.
It seemed like all my players went out to blitz. But I must have pressed something when I was doing my formation. See, they all did an all-out blitz. Oh my God.
As he's able to shake free.
Yeah, this is what we mean when we talk about flipping the field.
I must have pressed something. They did an all-out blitz. I'm lucky I was able to stop that.
His ability to do that, evident. Able to make the catch there, keep his momentum going, and just continue downfield.
And you can see the distance traveled there after the catch on the next-gen stats. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. He's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The tale of 2 extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you...
Oh, Verrett with the interception over Brady.
Nice
man. Oh, the Saints are leading.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Hey, the Saints, I mean, the Seahawks should be happy.
They fell in their ball game last week. That was a loss to the Saints, but they're on top here as they begin this drive.
Oh. Yeah, that's why I said the weakness is going to be if they can stop Verrett. I mean, friggin' Kamara, because he's a good back.
Here's Lance to throw it. Forced out to his left.
Nice one,
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Lance, a give now to Sermon.
Get off in the first down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, just like last play.
Pardon, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Ooh, nice blocking, nice blocking.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
Yeah, my chair that I have is
you talk about
it is a very
they
squeaky,
keep this up,
noisy
get to the end
chair.
zone real fast.
Sorry, I wish I could mute it. Oh, they're blitzing. Did I get ready? Debo might be open. Oh, he falls
now
down.
Whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. And that'll be accepted, of course, and then moves
they
it
need to
back
play
5.
some good D. The friggin' Seahawks get that ball back.
Off of play action, here's Lance. He'll buy some time right.
Oh, I didn't
Can't
throw
find
it.
a receiver, and he's brought down. Shaquille Barrett, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
They said the Bucs
We've
have
seen
5
him escape
sacks
similar
on him.
situations
Come on, really?
earlier in the game
That
and get
can't
away
be
for
true.
pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
Well, that'll be incomplete.
Man, they're coming
He took
in
a
with
shot
a
as he let
rush.
that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Play action. Now it's Lance.
Oh, he got
This
it.
one caught by Kittle. He's going to go out of bounds, but
First
he takes
down,
this one
baby.
down
That was
just shy of the
nice.
20. A
Kittle's
real
got it.
letdown defensively. That was
Nice.
third and a bundle, but they allow the
That was a
conversion.
nice play. Another false start. Yeah, I know this chair is annoying.
Sometimes you
It's
have to get
funny
up to
when
the
I'm
line of
playing
scrimmage,
some online
make sure your
games,
team is set before you begin your cadence.
with some family, and
That's
they're
going to
like,
set him back 5
I hear
yards.
the chair squeaking.
They fake the
Coming in
handoff.
with the blitz
Now
again.
Lance. They'll roll him out right.
Oh, why did I do
Going
that?
for it all.
Ah.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
I did not see the.
Picked off by Jamel Dean. A young quarterback.
Last time
Charles
they
rolled
did
to
that
his
play
right.
that I threw, there was only the corner out there. I did not
Sticks in
know the
his
safety
pocket.
was
I think so,
there.
but you have to
I
remember
kind of
with
just
young
heaved it.
quarterbacks, it may take a few
That was
years
on me.
before they get
Damn
all
it.
the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
So after the INT, it's Brady.
He
And
caught
this is
that
gonna
out.
be
Oh, what's
caught,
that?
but they'll
It's a
say
flag.
out of bounds.
Holding.
So it's incomplete.
Illegal. Touch. He was out of bounds when he caught that. Yeah, we take that. It didn't do anything.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Oh, he
Ooh,
can't get
Bosa
away.
with the sack.
Brady will go down.
You know, I'm loving what this defense is doing right now. They're making Brady
Gets in there to bring him down.
look quiet.
Easy analysis about
Brady
how
hasn't
they
done
started so far.
anything.
They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Oh, he's going.
Aaron
Oh,
Wilson
hell
off
yeah,
for
I'm going to try to
Evans.
catch this. Oh,
And unable to connect.
that was
Incomplete.
close.
Well, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity
and
be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
I know it sucks when your team's having a bad year.
Oh, he shifts past him. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense.
But I thought I heard some good news about Wilson. I thought he should be coming back.
Its way back out there.
Like his surgery's doing well, and he like rushing
the interception, but
of his recovery. So is he not supposed to come back sooner
for them, the only thing that matters is
than later that he was supposed to have?
Once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that does him no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off.
Nice blocking, nice blocking. I think we might get this. Oh, nice moves. Oh, that was sweet.
And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
That was nice by Mitchell.
For him on the ground now. He has been
those moves, baby. Those moves.
So you got the lead here in the second half. Obviously, you love big runs like that at any time. Here, you really like them.
And how about the confidence that's being exhibited by that offense now? They don't care what you're lining up doing on the defensive side. They want the big fella to carry the football and carry it often.
Man, Mitchell looked good right there.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for
touchdown, baby.
And across the goal
we're about to have a 24-7 lead over the Bucs.
Elijah Mitchell. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So the big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they were able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown, we saw the payoff, but of course that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Did the Seahawks already have their bye week already?
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away.
Are we the only one in the NFC West that got our bye week already? I think.
McKenzie returning it. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Seahawks have not got a bye week. It looks like they need it.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line and pregame.
Now look at they're trying to run now. They're going to stop
so you don't
passing.
trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are. Stay with who you know.
He caught it.
Go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Yep.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I believe I could see what they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out
been
of
working,
room,
I think,
too
because
close to the sideline.
of zone coverage right now. Not a lot of man-to-man.
Those sidelines can become the 12th defender.
Tom Brady.
It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter. 2nd and 11 now. Now Brady. Evans has it left side. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
That throw by Brady incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
That's complete right around the 8.
Nice one.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. And that catch number 100
Let him eat all
for
the
his
time
young
they
career.
want.
Remember, only in his 2nd season.
Yet.
The future bright. Now Brady again. This is
I hate going against tight
Buccaneers touchdown.
That's the one. That's the one position I hate defending is tight ends. You have to defend them kind of close. And they cut really quick.
So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more comfortable than they had hoped.
That's why I like to cover them deep, just in case they do. I can kind of stay open.
A little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
What it is what it is. They score.
The extra point
we still have a 10-point lead.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Score another touchdown or field goal. And this game is looking like a W for us so far.
Now
Just gotta play smart.
Following the touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep up with your...
Oh, fumble. Get it. Oh, my God. Really? Really? That is some bullshit.
This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. You know, that's all they discussed.
That
how can we get
defensive rush
again? How can we get our teams
is coming in so quick. Like,
extra point right down
we don't have time to make any mistakes.
Here in this 4th quarter.
Their defensive line is really good.
From the 10. And
We
up
need to
to
score a
about the
touchdown.
26-yard line, just across the 25.
I mean, I wish I could go deep.
The Niners set to take over on offense. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it. And that's what you don't want to do.
He got so lucky right there.
But this is going to wind up incomplete.
I don't want to blow this game.
But the way this game is gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
The tight end Kittle has it on the left side.
The hell like pass interference right there. Come on, Kittle.
Lance finding Kittle, 1st down San Francisco. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
They'll run on
the block,
first down.
the block.
It's Mitchell. Oh, he's got
first
some
down, baby,
room.
first down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Lance.
Man, that was hella pass interference.
Too tough to hold on to.
They didn't call it with anything.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming.
They're blitzing, I'm
let
running
alone
to the
getting 2
left.
hands around it, hugging it to
Maybe
your
might
body,
break this.
and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends.
The block, give me the block,
who
give
you
me the
would
block.
think could absorb that contact.
Nice one, nice one. First down, baby. This clock is
before
running.
getting it inside the 35. 119 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Rolling to his right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Lance.
Nice one.
To Hilton. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 17-yard line. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They give to Sermon out of the gun.
Oh, Sermon almost with a touchdown,
shy
baby.
of the end zone. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. While the trainers take a look,
Look, if they stop the clock.
Aside.
That was going to be a touchdown right there. That was a nice run by Sherman. If we get this touchdown, this game is over.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Mitchell.
And we got the touchdown, baby.
The chalk into the end zone. It's a
first win of the season. Niners, baby.
With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Niners
I don't think they're going to
stretch their
score
lead.
10 points.
That's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these 2 offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
A game.
So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. So here's Brady and the Bucs
right now.
down by 10, just over 2 minutes to go. They'll have one play here just north of the 2-minute warning.
Because they had an injury, they stopped the time.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He'll get that to DeValve, the tight end. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Brady to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Out of bounds.
This one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now 3rd and 2. To throw is Brady. And that's complete to McKenzie. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. Pass caught. Miller. Give him 9 there on the 1st down
I have to
completion.
call timeout. I need to change
Now
my
a timeout
defense.
called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Come on, D.
Back to throw, Brady. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. And he'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 35.
Yes.
Under pressure, and
Kinlaw
he'll
with
go
the sack.
down back at the 26-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now Brady. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Sims.
Oh, he didn't catch it.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Here's Brady to throw.
Picked off. 2nd interception in this game is over as we are getting our first win of the season.
We've seen scored. Neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles.
The defense
and a nice
stepped up in
interception
this
there.
game.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Let's put this game on ice.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. And they'll indeed take a knee. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And they take
That's
a knee.
The game. First win of the season.
So the victory here for San Francisco. And of course, this is a win they're going to hang their hat on. They go on the road and defeat the defending Super Bowl champs.
Partner, they came, they saw, they conquered. But before all that happened with the conquering part, they believed. They thought it all week. It was evident when we talked to them before the ball game that they thought they could get this done, and they knew exactly how, had a plan, formulated it, and then executed it as a big-time win to take down the defending Super Bowl champs.
Offense is playing really well.
So for the 49ers, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get another road date next week when they take on Washington. Meanwhile, for the Buccaneers, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers.
Let's check the stats. Yeah, 2 TDs and 2 interceptions. Lance was 1 INT. But he played good. And Mitchell, man, he stepped up in the second half, had a good finish. 2 TDs. Receiving, it was all kiddos. I hit Samuel a few times, but not as much as I would like. Brian, they just took the deep play from us. I couldn't really go deep at all. So if we do get to the playoffs, Can't wait to get a rematch. We got 4 sacks. Nice. And 2 INTs. Nice. Alright guys, I am going to catch you later. I'm probably going to do another stream tomorrow. Probably around noonish, 1ish. It will be probably another 2 games. Only if anything changes, where if I can't do it, I won't do it. But probably tomorrow around that time. So peace out guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Let's go Niners.